Hey, my name is Alex, and I'm here with Emily, and she had just given a speech downstairs at the place I'm at right now about the Freedom to Marry campaign, and she was wondering if me and some other people wanted to do a little short video clip about our take on marriage and the value of marriage. So this is it. This is what I'm going to say. Um, so to me, marriage, or even more than that, a relationship is really at a certain point when it matures is almost a spiritual joining. And as far as marriage is concerned, marriage is an extra acknowledgement of two people's commitments towards each other, and it shouldn't be based upon gender, two different genders or anything, because you can love somebody without having to care about what's their body, how many what different chromosomes. That doesn't change one's ability to love another person, and the love that two people share can't be tainted by any political boundaries. But when two people, whether they're the same sex or opposite sex, want to get married, it should just be almost their given right to do so, just based purely upon the fact that they're wanting to not only have a commitment to each other that was pre-existing, but they want to seal the deal, kind of, I guess. But to let each other continually remind themselves that they love each other very much and they want to be together for as long as they could ever be together, and it's a spiritual joining, and there should be no reason that nobody should be able to enjoy that. Everybody on this planet bleeds red, and everybody should be treated the same. So that's all I have to say.
What does marriage look like in your own family? Like, why does...
My family, well, actually, my mother and my father divorced when I was 5 years old, so I am not the best advocate on how marriage looks in my family. However, the dynamics in some of my best friends' families, um, there is, there are definitely moments where they get ticked off at each other. I think that's part of the magic of it, is that you can get angry at each other, but not maybe not even get angry, just get heated over something, and but not just let it lay off later on, and to just remember why you're together. And it's not about who gets the most out of the other person. It has to do with who gives and feels great about that. And the successful marriages that I've seen are the people who give all of themselves to the other person, and it pays itself forward. And that's I believe is one of the biggest points in marriage. It doesn't have to do with tax returns or the ability to get a cheaper gym membership or anything. It's about two people giving all of their love and spiritual energy and compassion to one another, and by giving that, the person who is the giver is growing as well and becoming much larger in themselves.
Can you ask people to sign the pledge?
I can ask people to sign the Pledge of Freedom. I have quite a few friends who are very liberal and open-minded to it, and I definitely give that out to them. And I have some other people who may need a slight amount of convincing, but I definitely distribute it and talk about it to people. Tell them in the camera.
Yeah,
So sign the pledge. If if you really don't agree with it, if you can't see the idea behind it, that people should be treated absolutely equal regardless of gender, race, or sexual preference, or sexual identity, or anything like that, if you can't treat somebody the same as another person, then that's unfortunate. and but I would love it for you to sign the pledge. It would be a wonderful thing, even if you don't necessarily agree with it. For other people, you'd be making a lot of other people very, very happy, and increasing the quality of their lives as well, and that people won't be discriminated anymore, at least against sexual preference, if nothing else. So I'm glad that we've had the women's rights movements and the civil rights movements. Now it's time for the sexual preference rights, and hopefully we can expand everything someday so that there won't be discrimination against other people. Hopefully, period. I mean, that would be the most desirable thing probably humanity will accomplish. So, yeah, please sign the pledge.